Welcome in everyone. Today we are going to be doing some more Slime Rancher. Been on a real Slime Rancher kick lately, if you couldn't tell. I definitely do want to do some Dead by Daylight once the anniversary event starts, but I think we're going to stick with Slime Rancher for a little bit in the meantime. Anniversary event doesn't start for a little bit here. Yeah, so I have a little bit of a migraine, but it is settling down, going away, all that good stuff, so hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. And yeah, I hope you are having an amazing day. Welcome in, Cosmo. Congratulations on the first, and thank you for paying your taxes. I do appreciate it. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Are you eating right now? You having some noms? Sorry, my voice is still a little bit whacked. But hopefully we'll be back to normal soon. And hopefully it won't affect you too much tonight. But I hope you're doing well. I do have a bit of a migraine today, so stream might be a little more low-key and a little on the shorter side. I also have a couple things to do after this, so again, a little on the low-key side. But thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it, and I hope you're doing great. L, I know. L for real. I be getting migraines like left and right lately. Hello! How are you? Our bitrate looks really good today. I've lost less than 1% of my frames, which is insane considering we sometimes lose like most of them. On bad days I can lose up to 60% of them, so I've lost not even 1% right now, which is awesome. But yeah, hello, hello. I worked today and it was like the slowest day I've ever worked. At my new job, I couldn't believe there was like literally no one. And it's like a really nice weekend and it's also a holiday weekend, so people might have been doing holiday weekend stuff, but oh my god, it was awful. I worked a 5-hour shift and I think I spent 4 of the hours sitting at my desk doing nothing because I did all of my work in less than a single hour because there just wasn't anything for me to do. And it didn't help that my boss had to leave early the day before, so she wasn't able to leave a whole lot of stuff for me because she was sick. So she ended up leaving early and just didn't have time to you know, be like, "Hey, do this," you know. So I just really didn't have a lot, and I did all my marketing, but I spent a lot of it on my phone because there was nothing else to do, and I didn't want to be like looking up stuff on my laptop, reading Overwatch lore. But yeah. So this is, I believe, the right world. Let me look. Okay, I know if the mint mango tree is here, then it means I'm in the correct Slime Rancher world. That's the only way I can tell. Sometimes when I'm talking and I suck up a lot of mint mangoes all at once, it sounds like a male voice saying something in my ear. And I am always very disturbed by this. I'm like, what is happening? Who am I in VC with? But yeah. Ugh. So my summer program is right around the corner. It is in June, which is Pride Month. For those who aren't in the Discord, today I was doing some stuff with my Google Calendar at work, and I left it open on June 1st, and when I looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's June 1st. I should tell my server Happy Pride Month, and I told my server Happy Pride Month, and it's not Pride Month. But Happy Pride Month in a couple of days. It's almost there. A little bit of an early Pride celebration. Happy Pride to everyone. You know, never a wrong day to be prideful. Just maybe a wrong day to wish someone Happy Pride Month. So yeah. But you know, I had good intentions. I wanted to just say congratulations to the gay people in my server, myself included, that it's Pride Month, you know, but it was not Pride Month, alas. We've all been there. We've all forgotten what month it is, though. Don't, you know, it's fine. Okay, that's right. The Purple Pear guys are in a different spot. Hi, haha, welcome in. Thank you for paying your taxes. Cosmo got first from you this time, unfortunately. I know you like first. And Dragon, welcome in. Thank you for paying your taxes. Hello, hello, everyone. I know I don't normally stream today, so I do appreciate you guys coming down. You can't watch just saying hi. Well, thank you so much, Dragon. I really appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you next time. But, yeah, I appreciate you all for being here, especially since this is an abnormal stream for me. I do usually stream on different days, but I just was not up for it yesterday, so yeah. Glamby, you came back! Welcome! Good afternoon to you as well. I'm delighted to see you. So glad you came back by again. Hello. How are you doing? How is everyone? I hope you are all doing amazing on this fine day. We get everyone's food topped up here, and then, oh, the night's already passed. I was gonna say we were gonna sleep through the night. You're really good, that's awesome! I am doing a heck of a lot better since some awesome people are in chat now, which is really cool. Just had a burst of really cool people come in. So that's good, but I do have just a little bit of a migraine today. It was way worse while I was at work. So that's not ideal. I did just eat, and sometimes if my blood sugar's low, my migraines get worse, and then when I eat, they get better. So I think that helped it some, and I'm having some Diet Coke, which is my favorite soda, and also will provide me with some caffeine. So unless Diet Coke doesn't have caffeine in it, and it's one of those ones, and I always forget, but let me just Pavlov myself with this, guys. So I'm doing alright. We had a really freaking slow day at work today, Glamby. It was like the slowest day ever, and I just had to like sit at my desk and do nothing for like 5 hours. It was terrible. But I'm home now, and I'm playing some Slime Rancher, and I'm hanging out with all you guys, which is awesome. And then later I get to play Overwatch with one of my really good new friends, so that is going to be super exciting. Been loving Overwatch. We played together for the first time last night, and I was really worried that he wasn't going to like it, but he did like it, so that was nice. You're at work, rest in pieces, haha. On a Saturday? They got you working Saturdays? I thought they only did that to me. I have been absolutely obsessed with those Reddit okay, I never go on Reddit. I'm not a Reddit person. I used to make fun of my ex for going on Reddit a lot. But I've been reading through the malicious compliance forum, and it is like my favorite thing. Why do they have so many of these? They're getting more, but like, that's kind of excessive in the Silver Parsnip department. I've been obsessed with reading those stories about people like ending up quitting their job, or like I've been reading the top ones on the subreddit lately. I've been just like making my way through those ones, and they're all like about someone who's like quits their job, or like their boss is like, well, if you don't do this then you're fired, and they're like, okay, and can I have that in writing? They're like, yeah, you can have it in writing, and then they put it in writing and then they leave, and because they got fired, and then the company screwed without them, and everyone ends up going to jail. And it's my favorite freaking thing. It's so satisfying to hear about, especially since I left like a not so great job and I'm still working at a not so great company. It's like, oh my god, those are so satisfying to read about. Oh, that's cool. I wish I had friends. Oh no, Glamby. And Reddit is so addicting. It is so addicting. Well, I would like to consider us friends. If you want to call me your friend, you're more than welcome to. I would say we're friends. You've been to my stream twice now. That's all it takes. 2 is the friend mark, okay? So, yeah, no, I'm so excited to play Overwatch again. I'm so addicted to Overwatch. Speaking of addicting things, Overwatch is freaking addicting. I only play the AI matches because I hate the regular ones. But oh my god, it's so fun. I've been playing Junkrat recently for any Overwatch people, and I think he's the funnest guy. I got nanoed the other day. I was super proud of that. They nanoed me because they thought I was playing good, and I don't even aim real well. But yeah, no, I've been like super addicted to the malicious compliance subreddit. I just like watching people get what they deserve. I think that's really satisfying. So what was I even doing last time? Oh, I need to be working on we need to be doing barn stuff because we have to get the treasure crackers and such unlocked. So let's see what I can make. I just want to make like the most goated blueprints I can, and just like, you know, that sort of stuff. What's your favorite to read on Reddit, Glamby? What do you like to read on there? Because my favorite's Malicious Compliance, and I've read a little bit of Petty Revenge as well. Oh, that one, yes. I can't say that on stream because I don't swear on stream, but I know which one you're talking about. That one is... I don't read that one as much because sometimes people are the A. And I don't like it when they're like, I did the worst thing imaginable. Am I the bad guy? And everyone's like, yes, you obviously are. Like, I don't like that as much. Yeah, I wasn't sure. So, oh, you're welcome. You're 100% welcome to say whatever you want in chat. I just don't say swear words on my stream. And I know it like pops up on the screen and stuff, but I don't really care. Like, you're welcome to swear as much as you want in chat. I just don't swear on the stream. Oh, I need more pink plorts. Okay, so we need a note to self, need more pink plorts. I think I'm just gonna put both of these, like, in this type of area to get, like, the basic supplies, because I really don't have very many. But yeah, that's not my favorite subreddit. I like the ones where, like, like, they're just getting revenge on the HOA or something. Like, the other party is clearly in the wrong, and they decided to do something about it and just stick it to them, you know? Like, those are my favorite. I don't like the controversial am I the bad guy posts as much. But yeah. But I understand how addicting they can be, especially if you're like giving input on stuff. I used to be in a subreddit where I would give like input and advice on some things, and that was really addicting. Especially when people would like your comments and you're like, yes, got those likes. Yeah, a little bit of drama? Yeah, definitely. Okay, let me grab a couple more heartbeats, and I think Oka Okas were the other one that wasn't quite filled. Yeah, okay, I'll grab the rest that's over there. Yeah, that's the internet for you, though. There's a little bit of drama everywhere on the internet, and anyone who's ever been on the internet for any length of time definitely is used to that, so not the biggest deal. It also is nice to just read about, like, other people having bad jobs, because it makes you feel a little better about your bad job, you know? I made a post on Reddit and got 300,000 views, and you felt like a celebrity for a bit? Oh my god, that's awesome, Glamby! That's insane. None of my posts get very many views, I don't think. Well, I don't usually make posts either. I just kind of lurk on there and like other people's posts, but I had a burner that I made some posts on at one point, and a couple of them kind of blew up. I got an award or something for one. I don't know exactly what they're called, but like when they give you like a little medal. I got a medal for one of mine. That was pretty cool. It was like I had asked for some advice on something. I can't say what it is on stream, unfortunately. I'm just not comfortable talking about it. But I had asked for advice on something from a specific subreddit, and they'd given me some, and I had used it, and it all worked out really well. So I gave like a follow-up update, and everyone was like really happy for me. I know what you mean. Yeah. I'm walking your station dog. What up, yo? Say hi to the station dog for me. Tell the station dog that I love them and that they're an excellent dog, and give them some pets for me. I'd love to pet the station dog. Oh my god. Oh, let me check on the cave boys in a second here. I do want to get as many plorts into the thing as possible, into the barn as possible. But yeah, we're talking about Reddit and making posts on Reddit. Do you read any Reddit? Haha. Let's see. I want to unlock Victor's area as well. Not entirely sure how to go about that. I think I just keep building things. I think his might be tied to building things. Not entirely sure, man. These guys have more silver parsnips than they can ever eat. They, like, never had any silver parsnips. His name is JP? Oh my gosh. Does that stand for anything, or is that just his name? Because either way, I love him. Give him all the pets. He's the best boy. I know I don't have a slime in here yet, but I just want to burn those so I'm not putting even more silver parsnips into there. Let's see. I don't know if I'll have enough pink plorts yet, but I just want to check because I want to get one of each put down. Not for the advanced one. I'll just make the novice one. It'll be fine. I'll put that down. Just so I can get resources, you know? So, we can start. Working on the barn stuff is my least favorite part of this game. So we're just gonna buckle down and push through it while I chat with you guys. Oh, and there's a phone call. Let's see who it is. We'll do Victor. Okay, 1 fire slime, 1 pond slime. Alright, I know where to get both of those. I hate days like this. It's so nice and I have nothing to do. I'm glad you came online. Oh, well, I'm glad as well. Yeah, no, it's beautiful out where I live right now. It's like so sunny, but I just do not have any energy left in my body with which to enjoy the sunshine, really. So, let's see if we can grab that fire slime. I always go the wrong way out of this freaking teleporter. Yeah, no, it's like, I don't know. I've been actually like way more active lately than I have been before, mostly because my knee's finally healing. Also, I don't know, for those who were paying attention to the saga of the stitch popping out of my knee, it's out now, it's gone. It hurt, and now it doesn't hurt, and all is well with the stitch. But yeah. Okay, so we just kind of have to, I don't think there are any puddle slimes around here. We just kind of have to wait and hope it gives us a fire slime storm thing soon. We also have to work on getting the oases put up, which is another least favorite part for me. Actually, do you even get anything? Do I have to do all the oases? What is the point of them? Like, I've done several. Do I have to do the rest? It's been really cool and sunny out since we have a storm off the coast and you're stuck at work. Oh no. I know we have this one patron that comes in all the time and he's like, for those who don't know, I work at a library. So we get patrons who come in and they chat with us at the desk and they go do their things or get their books. Or some of them don't even get books, they just kind of hang out, which is fine. I don't mind. So, that's what we're here for. We're here for people to be here, you know, so all is well. But one comes in all the time and he's always like, oh my god, like, it's so nice outside. It's so nice. And I'm like, way to rub it in that I'm stuck at work right now. It's beautiful out. But yeah. JP stands for Justice Patrol, by the way, since you know Sheriff's Office. Okay, gotcha. Are they all called JP, or do they have, like, their own names? Come on, Fire Slime. I believe. I just need one. This is why I need to have a couple on hand. It's okay if we don't get it in time for the thing, because I'll just bring a couple back and keep them in the incinerator for a time. We have one? Oh, okay, gotcha. Noted. But I've been going on like walks and stuff a little bit more. I made a new friend recently, so we went on a walk the other day. Well, because we were at this cafe, right? And you guys need to let me know your opinion on this as well, because the K9s have different names. Gotcha. Because I wasn't sure about it. So I go to this cafe kind of a lot, and one of the like servers there recognizes me sometimes. Like, there's a couple that kind of recognize me and kind of know who I am, because I'm probably there like once a week, and I get like coffee or something. And thank you for lurking, haha. We went there together, and we were there for like 3 hours, but we ordered food and ordered drinks, and we're just kind of picking at them. And then towards the end of the 3 hours, we had both kind of finished our drinks and stuff. And one of the servers that I know, like, I don't know him personally, but like that has recognized me in the past and been like, oh, you're back, and that sort of stuff, came over to our table and was like, hey, can I get you guys water or anything? And it wasn't like it was busy and we were taking up a table, you know. It was like pretty much quiet and empty. So I, being the autistic person I am, was like, okay, I think that means that he wants to know if we want water or anything, because he doesn't have a whole lot else to do, so he could bring us some. And the person I was with thought that that meant that he was subtly hinting that we should leave if we're not going to order anything else. And I felt awful, because I did not at all mean to overstay my welcome in this cafe. So I just wanted to know if your guys' opinion on it. I mean, like, obviously I don't really care what it was either way, but I'm just curious as to what you guys think of that, if that does mean, it's like, because I feel like if I was at like a different restaurant and I didn't know the waiter a little bit, like, not the server person, I don't know, he's the guy that makes the drinks, then I would have thought like, oh, okay, that means like it might be, you know, time for you guys to go. But since it was like not busy and we weren't taking up a table like the other people wanted, and we did buy stuff, we were just kind of like staying for a couple more minutes, like, you know, like I didn't feel like it was like time for you guys to go. And I mean, it was chill though, because we walked around, but I was just, I felt bad about staying in the cafe for as long as we did after that, because I was like, I didn't even think about that being like a thing. I assumed it was like, as long as we weren't taking up a table that someone else wanted, it was fine. Okay, there's like literally no fire slime spawning. This is why. why. And of course, thank you all for being here, and thank you to any and all lurkers. Love you guys. You're the backbone of Twitch. Very much appreciated. Oh, there is a tar, though. See, I think it's... Maybe the point of the oasis is that tars can't spawn in them. Also, are there any largas here? Shoot. How do I open the map? There it is. I feel like there is one that I missed, but I can't remember. I don't know. I've heard that some people hate when people stay too long. But I mean, as long as they weren't busy, it shouldn't have been an issue. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. You know, like, I feel like he's not, like, he doesn't hate me now, you know? Like... Okay, that wasn't a fire slime. I don't know if the storms can happen at night either. So let's just go back home and sleep and then come back. I felt like it was kind of like he was just genuinely offering waters because we'd been there a while. Oh god, as soon as I decide to leave, it starts. Alright. I guess it can happen at night. That's good to know. So let's see if we can grab a couple. I'd want to get like 3 or 4 maybe, in the hopes that some of them will live. That's kind of what I thought. And also, we had a nice time walking around, so it wasn't a big deal at all that we left then. I just, you know, wasn't sure on the etiquette of, like, staying places, because... Yeah. Can I have a fire sign, please? Where are the fire slimes at? Sorry, one sec. I see there's a message in chat. I will read it momentarily. Thank you for your message. I appreciate it. They're so hard to see. Oh, there's one. I know. See, there's a skin you can get for them that makes them blue. I'm just not sure it's located. I kind of thought I'd gotten all those skins, but now that I'm thinking about it, because it makes them so easy to see when they're blue. Okay, well that's fine. You got 3, which is plenty. Just asking to make sure we're okay and didn't need anything else. Typically, if they need people gone, they'll ask nicely, not trying to hit on it. Got it. Okay, that makes me feel better. Because I really like that cafe, and that guy is always so nice to me, so I felt like really horrible, so now I feel less horrible. Thank you, Toker. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, good, we did get 4. Alright, so now we need a puddle slime as long as the request is select. Alright, I appreciate you guys' input. Thank you, Toker. Thank you, Glomby. Because, like, I do have, like, ADHD and autism. I'm very neurodivergent, so sometimes I do miss those things. And thank you for the follow, Toker. Are you new? I didn't even realize. Hi, welcome. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I thought I recognized your name, but I guess you're new. But welcome. Great to have you here. Always appreciate it. Thank you. Again, thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, no, I saw it. That makes me feel a lot better because I do really like that server specifically. Like, he's so nice, and I felt so horrible. I felt so bad. I was like, I didn't mean to, like, stay here. But yeah, I figured since it was empty. Yes, from... Right. Oh! Gotcha, gotcha. Yep, nope, I do know that. All right. That's... I see, I thought I recognized your name. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Oh my god. These guys! Did that one literally die already? Oh no, he's over here. I'm sure he wouldn't hate you. See, I don't know these things though. I don't understand social cues a lot. So when people do like the hinting at things, like I don't pick up on that most of the time. I kind of think they're like, if someone says, do you want, can I get you guys waters? I assume that they're asking because they want to know if I want water, not because they want me to leave. Like, you know, I don't do good with that stuff all the time. I can't always figure it out. Oh wait, I actually needed one of those. So I just wasn't sure. This has been Day's daily, hey guys, how does society work? What's socializing like? Can you walk me through that real quick? Cause I don't know anything. No, go in the pit. It's you'll love it there. You love the pit. Yeah. Oh, I think I launched him too far. Yeah, I did. Honestly, from your name alone, I thought you were a guy, not gonna lie. Once I clicked on the stream, I found out different. Well, it's complicated. I am genderqueer, but I'm not entirely sure how queer, you know, so, yeah. I do use he, him pronouns, but other than that, that's about as much as I know about anything. Maybe your friend is bad with social cues too. You never know, Glamby. You never know. Maybe we're just in the same boat when it comes to social cues, or maybe like he's had experiences with that before. You know, like maybe there have been waiters that have been like, "Can we get you water?" Like, you know, to kick him out and make him. Okay, we have plenty of time for our puddle slime. Let's go grab him. But yeah, I am assigned female at birth, so I do have a very feminine sounding voice. Toker. Okay. I think the nearest puddle slime is gonna be in the grotto, or maybe in the... You know what? I think it'll be faster to go this way. I probably should have taken the portal through the caves. One sec. I always get lost freaking here. Oh my god. And I keep trying to open the map wrong. Personally, I have social anxiety, so I overthink anything, and I wouldn't want to upset anyone in a restaurant. No, exactly. I'm like, I think both of us do, honestly. I think both me and my friend might have like some level. We've talked about that a little bit. I think he mentioned that he has like some social anxiety, and like literally same. So I like this as soon as someone's like, maybe they want to sleep, I'm like, oh my gosh, no. So what do you go by if you don't want to say anything wrong? No, you're good, Toker. Yeah, I go by Day or Damien. Either is fine. People always expect me to have a preference, and I honestly, legitimately don't. I think both are fine. I think switching between them's fine. I think everything's fine. I use he, him pronouns, so like, I was watching this streamer the other day. He's pretty cool. He was playing Slime Rancher. I'm pretty good with any honorifics, when it comes to that sort of stuff. Ma'am, sir, miss, mister, any and all of the above are usually pretty fine, so I don't really care about it. But yeah, thanks for asking. I appreciate it. What about Day Day, like from Friday? I'm not sure the reference that you're making there, but yeah, go for it. You can call me Day Day. I don't mind. I think that's kind of fun. Alright, hopefully this will unlock. I don't know if the Victor unlock is tied to the... Ooh, lava dust. I don't know if the Victor unlock is tied to doing his quests or tied to, like, unlocking more gadgets. I like Day. He's super cool. He's my favorite streamer like that. Yes, Glamby. Thank you. Exactly like that. Yeah, those are my pronouns. Never seen the movies Friday or Friday After Next. Ice Cube's making... No, I haven't, Toker. Like, do they have any relation to Friday the 13th? Those films, or are they just like their own things? Because I don't... Ice Cube doesn't sound very familiar. I think I would remember if the character was called Ice Cube. But I know some of those Friday the 13th movies got really wacky. So if I have seen those ones, I just might not remember. Oh, old movies, comedy type deal. Gotcha! Should I add them to my list? Are they literally all... Oh, no, they're over in the corner. I was like, are they all dead already? Okay, put these back. Gotcha. No, I haven't seen them. I haven't seen, like, anything that isn't Marvel or horror. I think Ice Cube is from Law & Order SVU. Really? I haven't seen that either. I've watched, like, 2 episodes of NCIS, and I liked it. I just don't have time to watch a lot of shows right now. I've watched Criminal Minds. That's Ice-T. Oh, okay. See, I wouldn't know. I've watched most of Criminal Minds, but not all of it. I've watched Supernatural, most of that. Through season 8, I think, is where I stopped with Supernatural. Sherlock, BBC's Sherlock. I don't know. I don't know what other shows I've seen. Alright, and all of my things were done out in the main area, so let me grab those in a sec. We'll drop the prickle pears off. Common mistake. It sounds like it would be easy just to confuse those two, honestly. Their names are pretty similar. Alright, let's do this. Getting this barn thing on the road. Alright. You know, I'll just get these all emptied and started going on the next one, because I'm not going to be able to carry anything from this one, but I'll at least get it working on another cycle. See, yeah, like deep brine was one of the things that I really needed last time, and you're used to having it in abundance because you're always getting it while you're trying to get other stuff, but I just don't have any of the other stuff either. Like I haven't tried to get anything yet, so I like in my other save I have a bunch of deep brine and a bunch of like all the normal stuff, but I just don't have any right now. But I got my teleporters made to the desert, which is the important thing, because I cannot, like, that's such a quality of life thing. I need my teleporters to the desert or everything is awful. Okay, and let's put these in the barn. Oh my god, I can't get over how pretty the mosaic plorts are. Ever heard of the old rap group NWA? I have not, Toker. I've not heard of them. Are they good? Should I listen? Should I hear them? Yeah. I think I'm just gonna put these in here. Whew. I mean, I feel like I've already put so many in here that there's no way I can use all of them. Gangster rap, they're good. Okay. Okay, if you both think they're good, especially, I'll take a screenshot of chat and be confused by it later. And then eventually remember. Is 1993 your birth year? It is not my birth year. It is, so I can tell the story of my username if you would, of the numbers if you would like, because it's a little stupid, and I get asked about it a lot. I've told it a couple times, but I don't mind telling it again if you are interested at all in why. So I'm 22 years old, Toker. So 2001 was my birth year. 93 is not my birth year. I keep thinking these guys are dead because they're just in the corner, so. And they're so prone to dying, but yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, how do you not know who NWA is if you're born 93? No. So, when I was making my Twitch username, oh, yep, you're good. Thank you for letting me know about the ads. I will explain it after ads. Post ads. We'll talk about it. Let's get these topped off. See, now I'm gonna have an excess of Q-berries again, because I keep filling them up constantly, because they're right there and easy to see, easy to fill, and then they just have so many freaking Q-berries in their container. Okay, we're actually getting a good number of points in, so let me do my chores while everyone's watching ads. I do appreciate you watching ads. I mean, obviously everyone who's watching ads can't hear me right now, but... Well, Ice Cube was part of NWA back in the day, or NWA back in the day, then got into acting. Okay, gotcha. So he could have been in one of the Friday the 13th movies. Actually, I don't know when they made those. Some of them are older. Speaking of movies, we gotta do another movie night soon here. But I'm not sure what my schedule looks like. I'm thinking maybe the first weekend of June we do one. Mostly in the 80s. Gotcha. Are you guys back from ads now, or still a little longer? Let me check my schedule as far as movie night goes really quick as well. He does comedy action movies mostly. Okay, so not so much, yeah. Oh, you're back from ads? Nice. Well, I appreciate you watching the ads. That does help out the channel, and it means a lot to me. Yeah, I could do the first week of June for movie night if anyone's interested. I'll say the same thing in the Discord a little bit later, so you don't have to, like, worry about responding now and such. But we'll have to pick a movie for that. And yeah, that'll be cool. I've been freaking I know we've only done one movie night so far, but I freaking loved it. It was awesome. So, yeah. So, oh right, 1993. I knew I was supposed to say something when you got back from ads, but I forgot what it was, so thank you for reminding me. 1993. So, this is a dumb story, and you need to go into it expecting it to be dumb. So, when I was making my username, I knew that people call other people on Twitch whatever the first part of their name is. So, like, Glamby, Glomby, I call you Glomby because that's more fun to say. But, like, Toker, you're gonna be called Toker. Someone, haha, it's you, is called haha. A lot of people call that one kid Quan, his user's that one kid Quan. A lot of people call him that one kid. You know, like, it just gets shortened to the first chunk of your username, and I knew that going into it. So when I went to make my username, I was like, okay, I want to be called Day. I'm okay with being called Daybreak. I actually kind of hate when people call me Daybreak, but I can cope with it. So I'm like, alright, I want the first part to be Day. Ended up coming up with Daybreak. I wanted a more masculine sounding username, actually, because when I was just typing in chat, I did want people to assume I was a guy, Toker, so because I do use he, him pronouns, and it's easier when people assume you're a guy versus, like, trying to tell people, oh, I use he, him pronouns, you know, it's like a whole thing. So I wanted people to assume I was a guy. Daybreak sounded pretty masculine, so I was like, awesome. Well, obviously Daybreak was taken because this is Twitch, and, you know, usernames get taken and such, so I needed to put some numbers on the end. And I didn't want to do my birth year because for a while I didn't share what my age was on Twitch, just because I just didn't. So I needed numbers on the end, and I was super worried. It worked awesome. I was super worried that I would forget what the numbers were at the end of my username, and I would like not be able to log back into my account because I would forget my own username. And so this is kind of, I don't know why I was so worried about it, but I was. So I needed the numbers to be something that I could Google the answer to. I was like, okay, I don't need to remember what the numbers are. But also, I didn't know how people freaking got their numbers. Like, how do you just come up with random numbers to put at the end of your username? I was totally stumped. So I was like, okay, I want it to be something I can Google. That way, if I forget what it is, I don't have to remember the numbers. I can remember that I made it the year that this thing happened, you know, and then I can just Google what was the year that that thing happened, and I'll find it. So I really like the song, not even that much more than, like, any of the other songs you like, but I like the song Mr. Jones and Me by, who's that by? Counting Crows. And I was like, alright, well, I don't remember if I was listening to it at the time. I could have been. So I was like, what year did that come out in? And the answer is 1993. So I made that the numbers at the end of my username. I was going to go 93, and that was taken as well, I believe. So I did 1993. And people, okay, two things I didn't think about when I made my username that I've regret a little bit is I didn't think about people calling me Daybreak. I guess that makes sense, because, like, if you see a word and then some numbers, like Toker, I wouldn't call you like Talk or anything. Like, that's like not a nickname that I would immediately come up with. And the same goes for Daybreak. A lot of people call me Daybreak instead of just Day. Like Cosmosis, a lot of people call you Cosmosis instead of just Cosmo. And so if you were like, okay, like I made my username with the intent of being called Day, and a lot of people call me Daybreak instead, and I don't like it as much, but it's fine, it's whatever. I just prefer Day because that's my name. And the other thing I didn't think about is when people read off, like, alerts from me, they say the full thing. They say Daybreak 1993, but they don't say Daybreak 1993. They say Daybreak 1993, and that's not how I say it. It's the fun fact, my username is actually said Daybreak 1993. It's not said Daybreak 1993, and that bugs me to no end. I don't know why it bugs me so much, but it irks me so bad when people are like, thanks for the follow, Daybreak 1993. I'm like, God, it's not 1993. So yeah, but I don't mind my username. You know, there's some pitfalls, but overall I could have picked a way worse username than the one I ended up with, so not too upset about it. It mostly worked out. I mean, a lot of people do assume that I'm a guy, so I prefer that. Most people, if I just like pop into their chat, will use he him pronouns automatically for me, which is nice. That was the goal. So yeah. It did work out mostly, but I don't like when people call me Daybreak, and I don't like when people say 1993. It's not 1993, it's 1993. I'd just say Day or Day. Yes, yes, awesome. Call you 956. Cosmo, I can't conceptualize numbers well enough. Oh, and I totally emptied this thing out and never went and picked it up. Well, I usually have to type the lyrics to a certain... I usually have people type the lyrics to a certain song when they see my name. Really? What song? Is that done? Not done. Oh my gosh, Cosmo. See, like, you guys have numbers at the end of your name. How in the heck... This isn't where those go. How in the heck did you just come up with random numbers? Like, where do you get them from? I don't understand. Like, because people will just be like, I don't know, I just put numbers. I'm like, I don't know, I needed the numbers. I couldn't just put numbers. I was worried I'd forget them. They had to have some meaning to me, but they couldn't be my birthday or birth year or anything. So, yeah. But a lot of people do assume I'm born in 1993, which makes sense. Does make sense. Don't mind that assumption too much. That one's like, okay, yeah, that does make sense. I don't know why. Usually if people have a year at the end of their username, it's their birth year. Checks out, so, yeah. So that's the story. I've told it before, I'm sure I'll tell it again. Cosmo's hilarious. He is. I don't understand whatever reference he's making, but I'm sure it's very funny. I need to stop freaking harvesting Q-berries. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I feel like I know that song. What song is it, Toker? Steve Miller Band? That sounds familiar as well. I'm a Joker Steve Miller Band. Okay, I'll have to look that up after stream because that sounds super familiar. I can't think of it off the top of my head. We'll do Ogden. He's usually easier. 425. 425. Okay. And I just collected my prickle pear, so we'll do the 2 lemons, 5 beetroot first. See, we both kind of got our names from song. Is that where you got Toker from? Some people call me Maurice. It's the beginning lyrics. Okay. Oh, that's the beginning. Gotcha, gotcha. Yep, no, I understand. Brain shorted out a little bit. Now you just smoke a lot! Alright, understandable. Understandable. I wasn't sure if it was from, you know, because of the song, but... Nice. We love it. So overall, how are things going? Life good? Mostly. So I'm actually going to talk about more about if you guys are interested, I can talk more about the thing that I couldn't talk about last time I streamed. Not that I can talk about it now, I'm just going to. Like, I don't have like special permission that I didn't have last week or anything. I've just decided I don't care. So, and I'm happy to talk about it because I'm a little mad at my job right now. So I'm happy to talk about the things that I was skirting around with, like the stalker and stuff last stream. If you guys want to hear any of it, I can tell you about that. But other than the stalker stuff, and other than some family stuff, well, it's been going on at my work, so I kind of wanted to keep it like a little on the down low because one, I was thinking of going to police, and I think I've decided against that now. And two, or at least like if I am going to police, I'm definitely not gonna ask them to like talk to this guy. And secondly, if well, line of work, I'm a librarian, Toker. I am a librarian. So yeah, I'm assistant to another librarian in our library, and she's awesome and she's great, and sometimes other things aren't awesome and aren't great. And if you're obligatory, if you're my coworker and you see this, and no you don't, so oh wow, yeah, so I work with the public, and in working with the public you run into all sorts. So you smart, yeah, you smart. So I work with all sorts in the public, you know, you get everybody, and some of the people are cool, and some of the people are less cool, and this story is about one of the less cool people. So this has been ongoing for 2 years now, so like, just to preface the story with this, like, this sort of stuff has been happening for 2 years, and I've never wanted to make like a big deal out of it. Like, anyone who ever gets like harassed at work will always probably say that. Like, it is genuinely, like, you just never want to make a big deal out of it. Like, you don't want to be like a problem, especially at your job, because you don't want, like, I have to go there every day. Like, I don't want people to hate me there, you know? Especially when I was working, I used to work in circulation, and I switched departments very recently, a couple weeks ago. Got a new job, new department, better manager. She's super awesome. But you know, it's kind of the same, like, the same overall issues with like just the library I work at. If you ever worked for a nonprofit, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because working for nonprofits sucks. Everything is chaotic, and someone's always like super overworked, but I won't get into all the nonprofit stuff. I like working there. I do like working at the library. It's awesome to just be at a library. I love books. I love reading. I do like my job, but it can be a little hectic sometimes. And one of the hectic things is that there's this guy at my job who, he comes in and he has basically been harassing me for like 2 years now. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 years, but it's like, this has been ongoing for a while, and management hasn't really done a lot. And very recently I've kind of escalated it to like, all right, we're doing something about this. Especially, I work in a different area of the building now. I don't know how much I can say without being like identified as like by my coworkers, but I work in a different area of the building now that's very isolated. So it's like a whole different ballgame now that I'm like by myself alone in an isolated area of the building. And we do have a panic button in that area of the building, and if you hit it, police will come. But obviously I you know, I'm not always at the desk where the panic button is. I'm sometimes out and about, and I don't want to like go into a lot of details about the stuff he's done, but he's never like tried to like hurt me or anything, but he has been super creepy in a lot of ways, and that's not ideal. And management just kind of wants to brush it off because we're here for the patron and stuff, but we've finally been like, no, we're not brushing this off, like you guys do have to do something. We actually have a code word that the circulation staff will call me with. Ever got handsy? Not super handsy, but like a little bit. Usually I make a point to stay, especially when I was upstairs in circulation, I would make a point, like on the main floor in circulation, I would make a point to stay behind the desk while he was there and talking to me, so that like he would have to like climb over the desk to touch me or like reach over or something. But I have run into him in public, and he did like kind of do like the hand on the back kind of thing, you know. I'm sorry. Well, thank you, Glomby. It's you know, I'm hoping it'll all be a funny story very soon that I can clickbait you guys with in the future and be like, I had a stalker. I'm gonna make like a clickbait TikTok series about it or something, so I get something out of this. But yeah, it hasn't been ideal. And again, I just cause this is Twitch, like I don't want to, you know, go into like a ton of detail. But he's sent me like letters, and he's been creepy, and he's, you know, asked me on dates and stuff. And this man is like in his 70s, and I am 22, so very creepy. He has a daughter that's older than me. Have your friend beat him up? Oh my gosh, my dad would beat him up if I asked him to, I'm sure. But I don't want anyone, you know, you just never want to make a big deal out of things. And honestly, you should. That should be your guys' takeaway from this stream. If someone's making you feel uncomfortable, become a problem. Become a problem. He'll break a hip. I think he already has like a messed up joint in his leg. Because me and my coworker were joking. We were like, well, just mess up the joint on the other side of his body, and then he won't be able to come after you. Ugh. No, I'm just kidding. No, I know. I know, Clompy. I know. But yeah, so he actually, I think, does know what area of the library I'm working in now. I vented about this on Twitter a couple times. If you guys don't follow my Twitter, that's where I vent about work stuff, because it's my streaming is not at all connected to my work. Like, I think I'm not shy about it at work. I even talked about it in streaming. Kind of got me the job that I have right now. I use a lot of examples from streaming in my interview when they asked me questions for this job, and that was pretty cool. They really liked what I had to say, I guess, because I got hired. So yeah, so thank you, chat. I appreciate that. You helped me get a job. Mans is old and likes what he sees. It pretty much, honestly, exactly that. So yeah, so like I feel like, okay, I'm pretty small, I'm short, I'm petite, I'm a little person, and I feel like I could take him in a fight, you know, like I feel like if it came down to it. We have this little, if you guys don't know what a craft pick is, look it up, but it's like, especially the one that I have is a retractable one, so you know how box cutters, like you can extend them? It's like that, but instead of a blade, it's like a inch-long needle, basically. Probably reminds him of someone when he was younger, like a 5-foot little person. I'm a little taller than 5 foot, but not a lot, so. But I'm very short, I'm very small, but I do think I could at least fight him off to the point where I could get away were he to try anything, so. But it would suck. Jab in the ass. Oh, I'm going for the eye. If he comes after me, I'm going for the eyeball. That's what they tell you. I know that most of you are probably assigned male at birth, but if anyone here is assigned female at birth, you know that they tell you whenever you take any sort of self-defense training or learn about any self-defense stuff, they tell you go for the eye. They tell you go for the eye, and I can tell you that craft pick going in the eye. Okay. Oh, he actually jumped back in. That's kind of cool. Hey, small people are best? Yes. Yes, we are the best. I assume that you might be small as well, if you're saying that, but yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Yes. Eyeing the berries and his messed up leg, yes. So I do think I could take him down. I'm not the most worried about it, because he's just been creepy. But he hasn't, like, as far as I know, he hasn't, like, followed me home, or, like, I'm pretty sure he knows where I live, but, like, he hasn't followed me home, and he hasn't, like, you're 5'10"? Oh, gotcha, so you're pretty tall then. He hasn't tried to, other than the hand on the back thing, he hasn't tried anything, like, he's just been creepy. So I'm, like, hoping that it stays that way, and he just, you know, we just keep sort of telling him, no, you can't go into Dave's apartment, it's for other people, you know, like, you can't. I work with the teenagers, like, that's my, specialty. I help with the teen services at the library, so we do a lot of like we can say like, hey, you can't go into the teen area because you're not a teen, and not because I don't want to make it about like we're worried that if we make it about me and be like Day doesn't want you around him, then it could escalate outside of work, and we don't want that. Like, I could just put a bigger target on my back now that, like, you know, because he has been asked to stop by a couple different people, but it hasn't worked, obviously. I hate people like that. What a creep out. Exactly, yeah. He can't run, just remember that. Yeah, if he comes after me, I've got him. This is my excuse. No, I'm joking, but yeah. So I think it'll be fine. I didn't want to talk about it before because it could potentially have been a legal issue, because I was going to go to the police and just be like, look, can you talk to this guy for me? Like, he's really creepy. But I have the same worries with talking to the police and having them talk to him. Is like, I might still go and just make a report just so everything's on file. But I definitely don't want to go and have them talk to him because I'm worried that if I escalate it, he'll escalate as well, and right now it hasn't been too much of an issue, and again, I'm very isolated and often alone in the area of the library that I work in, so I've never been isolated and alone with him before, so we just don't know what he could do, but I don't want to, like, until he does do something, I don't want to be like, hey, like, I'm making an even bigger deal out of this than it already is, you know? I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but yeah, like, if you had a creepy guy that you knew where you lived, like, maybe getting the police involved wouldn't be your first idea either, so yeah, but it's been fine so far. I don't think he was even in today, and he's been in a couple times since he figured out where I work in the library, because we didn't tell him, but it did get out that I switched departments and where I've gone. But he hasn't come to my area yet, so there's that. If anything, they'd likely ask if you want a restraining order, but that's just a guess. Yeah, so there hasn't actually been a crime committed, Toker, which is, like, kind of the issue when it comes to that. Like, it actually takes quite a bit to get a restraining order, and you have to, like, especially if the other person kind of fights it, like, you have to have quite a bit of evidence to get one, especially since I work in a public building, it can be hard to, like, it is harassment, yeah, but there hasn't been it's gonna be hard to prove anything, especially since we only just got cameras recently, so, like, as far as, like, a case against him, I don't totally think I have one. The only thing is, like, if I did, the only, like, reason I am still considering going to the police and having them talk to him is there's a chance that if I go to the police, I talk to them and say, hey, can you talk to this guy, and they talk to him and give him a warning and say, like, hey, you need to leave this person alone, then if he doesn't it again, then he could be arrested. I understand you wanted to stop with any unnecessary attention, and yeah, I've heard it takes a bit to get legally restraining order. Yeah, without unnecessary attention. Yeah, I just want to keep this as low-key as possible. I also don't want to make a big deal of it at my job, you know, like, it's a big a deal enough as it is. Like, I just feel like I'm inconveniencing people, you know, like, Cirque has to keep an eye out for him and call me with a code word to let me know that he's in the building, so I'm ready, and I have to lock myself in my office, and I can't do my job fully, so it's, like, already, like, a huge thing, and I don't want to make it any bigger. It varies state by state. This guy goes every day. Yes, he comes every day, and he asks about me and where I'm at, and if I'm working, and why I'm not at the desk pretty much every day, so it's, like, pretty clear that he's coming just to look for me every day. Sorry to talk about this on stream. If this is making anyone uncomfortable, I can absolutely talk about something else, but, I did, just because I did put it in, like, the title of my stream the other day, I wanted to kind of follow up on everything. I don't have very many roosters right now. I might need to get some more. Pineapple best safe word? Yeah, they call and I don't feel like there's any problem with me saying what it is. They basically call and say, like, hey, the library related things, you know, like, but it's like a specific library related thing. No, we're happy to meet your therapist. I have talked to my therapist about this, actually. She was the one that advised going to the police and was like they could talk to him, and then I talked to another person at my job who's had similar experiences with harassment, and she said maybe not a good idea to go to the police because or at least not to have them talk to him, just because, again, don't want more attention than I need, so yeah. Therapist Glomby. You can put that on your resume. How about that? Therapist to Twitch streamer. I do use Twitch as therapy sometimes. I just like to come on here and, like, complain about stuff a lot. Especially my job. Oh my god. My stream Twitter is, like, Yeah. Yeah, if the cops talk to someone, usually they stop unless they just don't care. Well, I have reason to suspect that he has some stuff going on, like, mentally. And obviously, like, we're huge advocates of mental health on here, and I do hope that if he does have something going on, that he gets treatment for it. There is, you know, I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea when I say this, but, like, I have stuff going on mentally. I see a therapist, I'm on meds, you know, but I don't think he's managing it very well from what's been going on, and I wish he would manage it a little better. So there's that. And oh, Casey sent me something. I'm not gonna talk too much in detail about those things just because it's a privacy issue, especially since I work at a public place, but yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, nothing wrong with using us as therapists. And I'm always encourage you guys to vent in, not necessarily always in chat, especially if it's a touchy subject, but we have a channel just for venting in our Discord, in case anything isn't safe for Twitch or you don't want to say on stream. Always welcome to. Thanks, B. I never knew you felt that way. I pictured you out there on a safari, avoiding the clutches of lions on the savannah, riding elephants across raging rivers, and then, as you sit under the stars at night, your weathered hand opens up a locket and there's a picture of me inside, and then your loyal chimpanzee gives you a somber, knowing look. Is that accurate? Well, for what it's worth, I missed you too when I was in LA. Ugh, that bar was just awful, but at least I got some stage time. P.S. The chimp's name was Colonel Bananas. I really like safe spaces like this. I'm super glad. I am so honored that I can create a safe space for you guys. I'm very glad that I can, and I'm honored that you guys feel safe here. And obviously, also, if anyone ever were to feel unsafe here, let me know, let Ahmad know if you aren't comfortable talking to me, or I'm not responding or anything. You can message me. I actually turned my DMs back on Twitter recently, so you can send me message requests there. I'm pretty sure you can send them on Instagram as well. Not 100% on that. I can double check though. On Discord, here on Twitch, whisper me. I will read it. I will respond, unless you are trying to sell me things, in which case I will not respond. So don't do that. But if you ever have an issue with anyone, please always let me know, or an issue with anything at all. I do not hesitate to let me know. I will absolutely work with you on getting it solved. Your safety and your feeling comfortable here in this safe space is very important to me. Oh, hey, did I listen to Chinese New Year yet? No, I did not. I picked up a shift yesterday, Glomby, for my coworker. That's why I didn't stream. And then I was exhausted when I got back, and also I would have been late to stream when I got back. And then I worked today as well. Just have not had a chance yet. It's still written down on my notepad. I looked at it before I went live and was like, darn, I haven't listened to that yet. Oh well, I'll do it after. So it's still on my to-do list. Unfortunately, my to-do list is just a mile long right now. But I do always appreciate recommendations. Genuinely, I do. I love getting recommendations from you guys. I love listening to things and watching things that you guys think are awesome. So I will listen to that soon. Oh, it's okay? Yeah. I'll get around to it, I promise. Having one of those months, and next month won't be any better, but it's alright. I'll cope. I just want to kind of get the silver parsnips cleaned up a little bit. Have I heard of Wren? No. I don't think so. See, like, the rotted ones don't always disintegrate on their own. You kind of have to try and vacuum them up first. I think we're finally getting through the last bits of the silver parsnips, thankfully. Music artist from the UK? No, I have not. I have not. I get most of my music from TikTok, so, do with that information what you will. Whew, sorry, I just, like, crashed energetically all of a sudden. Let's sleep and make it daytime here. But yeah, super excited to play some Overwatch later. I don't like to stream Overwatch very much because I get really quiet when I'm playing it. I find it really hard to do commentary and play the game. So that's a challenge because that's kind of what you have to do. Paladins is better. Paladins is better. And you know what? You know what, Toker? They're taking it away from me because I play on Switch. I am getting a new PC soon here. I know I say that a million times. I'll be ordering it by the end of this month, which I know is right around the corner. I will be ordering it though, I promise. They're sunsetting it from Switch, like it won't be available on the Nintendo Switch anymore. So if any of you play it on the Switch, you need to link your account to a high-res account if you haven't already. so that your data can be saved and you can play it on PC later. But they're like taking it off of Switch, and that's my only console until I get my PC. And also, I've been trying to play games on it. I can see why, because I've been trying to play games on it the last couple days, just to like as a little farewell. And I like legitimately it won't even work. Like the keys aren't working. Like I can't, like I get into a game and it just crashes immediately. Like it's kind of awful. So world's buggiest game meets world's weakest gaming system. Oh wow, yeah, it's been yeah. So I thought about like, oh, I'll do like a last hurrah paladin stream on my Switch, but I don't even know if I'm willing to try that because you're on PS4 for now. Yeah, it'll still be on PS4, I'm pretty sure. So there's that. Let's get the lemon boys fed here. Just get everyone fed and then worry about collecting plorts later. Sorry, I know I'm just doing a lot of like collecting and depositing stuff right now, but I just want to get like our build up in the barn. Hello, Breacher Lynn! Welcome in! It is good to see you. How have you been? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. We are working on collecting materials to stockpile in our barn because we're trying to unlock Victor's place. I stopped playing because no one played it on my friends list. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's way more fun with even just like one other person that plays with you. Just because like I feel like when you're playing, especially because I like to do the AI matches in Paladins as well. I just love AI matches. And whenever you're doing AI matches, it's like that's just one less AI that you have to play with, you know? Because Paladins and Overwatch are a little different in that matter, in which like I feel like in Overwatch they're always real people. Randoms beat bad a lot. Yeah, no, I feel solo queuing in any game is like the worst experience ever. Like, be it Dead by Daylight, be it whatever, like it's just awful. Be it Overwatch, be it Paladins, like it's way worse solo queuing than it is with even a single other person, even if you don't have like a full squad. But yeah. Okay, I'll drop these off. I want to start getting more mechanics put down in other areas as well, not just in the main one. Sorry, I don't know why my voice is dying so much today. I didn't even talk a lot at work because there was literally no one who was dead the whole day. Sorry, ads, you're good, no worries. I always appreciate you guys letting me know when there are ads and when they're over, because I don't know otherwise. And I've done the ad spiel before, and I could do it again, but, you know, yeah. Okay, welcome back! Thank you for letting me know about the ads. I would turn them off if I could, but I can't, and, yeah, that's the ad spiel. I don't have energy for the whole ad spiel today, but, next time I see you, I'll tell you about the ad spiel. I'll complain about the ads. How about that? Twitch, man. I wish I could turn them off entirely. I like supporting you with ads. I do appreciate it, Glamby. I do make money off of ads. It's not a heck of a lot, but it is some, and it is a good way to, like if you want to support me financially and you don't have any money to give, and obviously no one is ever, obligated to give any money. No one's ever obligated to donate, sub, even follow, anything at all. You never have to buy me a single thing off my wish list. No one's ever, like, just you being here, that is more support than I could have ever asked for. But if you do want to, sitting through the ads, great way to do that. I do make money off the ads. I take 55% of what I make from ads, which, again, not a whole heck of a lot, but it is some, and every cent goes right back into the stream. I've told you guys that before. Especially since I'm getting a new PC pretty soon and it's gonna be expensive. So I appreciate you guys sitting through the ads. How much do ads make? I can give you a proper breakdown in the Discord after stream if you would like, or just wherever you would like to be, because I would have to pull up my ads manager and stuff. And again, it depends on how many people there are in the stream, how many ads play, and how many, how long the stream is, like how many ads play throughout the stream. Right now I have it set up so that the pre-roll ads are disabled, which means that I'm playing, I believe, 3 minutes of ads per every hour of content. It's supposed to be 3 minutes of ads for every hour of content. I know it is not always that. I know sometimes Twitch, for some reason, plays way more ads than that per hour of content, but that is what I have it set to. That split also coincidentally gives me 55% of ad revenue. I would say average per stream, it's oh gosh, I don't even see. I'm like, I want to throw numbers out, but I don't want them to be wrong. My guess would be somewhere around $1, and that's being kind of generous. So I don't make much from ads, but that adds up over time. And again, I'm always purchasing things for a stream, so it does help mitigate some of that. I actually just got a payout the other day. Pretty nice. Appreciate it. But I'm not streaming for the money. If I was streaming for the money, I would have quit like ages ago. That's just how it goes. No, you don't make any money for the first like year or two of streaming, and even then you might not make any money. I'm just here to have a good time with you guys. I'm here to hang out, but I do like to be as transparent as I possibly can be with the— oh, hi Shark, welcome in. Sorry, I'm on a rant. I didn't see your message. Welcome though, welcome. Good to see you. But I do like to be super transparent with the financial side of things as well, because you guys are— if you guys are giving me money, I believe that you have a right to know where it goes, and have a right to know how much I get, and all of that stuff. So yeah, again, not a whole heck of a lot from ads, but every bit counts, especially when you're buying a $2,000 PC. So yeah. Hopefully that answers your question. And if anyone would like to know more about ads, see screenshots and stuff, I can absolutely stream into the Discord or something, or send screenshots, that sort of thing. Super happy to share that information with you guys, as always. Ooh, you got Cookie Monster emotes, Toker. I like them. I like them. Pretty cool. How are we doing on our— okay, I think they're finally caught back up on the silver parsnips. My goodness. Yeah, I've actually had viewers in the past say they wish I ran more ads because they want to support me with ads, but I run the— I don't want to run a ton of ads. I don't want them always interrupting the content. So I run the exact amount that I need to run to have pre-roll ads turned off, because I don't want you guys getting both pre-roll and mid-roll ads. So, yeah, only one. Oh, you only need one. Okay, now they're no longer caught up on the silver parsnips. I think there's still at least one here. I think maybe just one though. Try and pull this in a little more so he doesn't die. Yeah, there's only one right now. Oh, he's headed back. The other ones have gone back to the desert, I suppose. They, I know, like, partnered streamers and stuff make a little more from ads, so this isn't, like— you'd have to ask them about it if you wanted to know their breakdown. Okay, 3, 3, 4. I think I can do that. God, it's so hard to remember which fruits they wanted when I leave there and like go to look at fruits and collect them. Okay, he wanted 4 of those. Perfect. How did you unlock all this stuff? My ranch is so empty. Over time, I think I just got it. Is there anything in specific you're talking about? Because I can definitely tell you. If you're talking about like the chicken area, I bought it. So there's a signpost here, and when you activate it, you can pay to unlock the overgrowth, like with your in-game money, obviously. The part I was just in, yeah. So you just— I bought that part with my in-game dollars. It was like 1,000 or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna steal some of you guys' Q-berries. I love the freaking emotes with the gun. And my ranch is all dirt, but yours is grassy. Yes. I think that most of the grass I got from the 7Z Rewards Club, which is right here. You pay to unlock the different ranks, and they each give you a reward. One of my rewards was an upgraded grotto. I don't remember what tier it was. If you went online and looked up just like 7Z Reward Club rewards, I'm sure you could find them. I can try and find a site for you if you'd like. But yeah, that gave me the trees and the grassy area. That was like the grotto upgrade. And I have the crystals in the cave from the same like sort of thing from the upgrades. That's how I got the nice paths. Everything like that was all from the upgrades. Yeah, like these nice stairs that I got, the blue house, blue gun. I don't think this area has been upgraded yet. I just need to go here anyway. Yeah! So it's the 7th reward, and I'm only on tier 15. There's, I think, 72 or 78 tiers or something like that. But yeah, you unlock, like, I think this area gets a little nicer at some point. I don't remember, though. But the cave has an upgrade that you get that makes these crystals happen. Oh, sorry, I ran out of sprint speed. I'll show you in just a sec. Yeah, like these pretty iridescent crystals on the ceiling. Those ones are from an upgrade. I don't know what else it adds, but yeah, the docks get a lot nicer. There's a dock upgrade you can get if you've unlocked the docks yet. Where are the docks? Through the chicken area. This game has me lost. Yeah, I get lost in this world a lot. And I've had people say that before, like that it like doesn't make a ton of sense to them, but that it's nice to watch. So, yeah. So this is the docks are down here. I actually don't know if I've bought them. I thought I saw everything. I guess there's more to see. Okay, I did buy the docks. Yes, yeah, there is. There's a ton. And it doesn't look like I have the upgrade, no. Yeah, because this part gets nice when I get the upgrade. This part gets so nice and pretty. So I guess the nets are here the whole time. In the grotto. And this is for puddle slimes. Or in the docks, but they tend to die when I put them in there, so I don't know, or like glitch out. What's the objective? There kinda isn't one. It's just to grow your it's sort of like the any farming game where you're just trying to make the farming better. More money so you can buy more corrals, so you can put more slimes in them so you can make more money. So what I've been doing now, I've been calling chores. So there is some lore to this game, and that's kind of what I'm trying to unlock right now. But yeah, I've been collecting food for the slimes, putting it into the feeders. They eat it, they turn it into a crystal, and they spit it out. That is what I collect. And I can sell those for money. I don't know what the people in this game world do with the plorts, but yeah. These things. So each one makes like a different looking one. So, these two, the big ones are actually two different types of slimes kind of merged into one. I like how interactive you are with the viewers. So many other streamers ignore the viewers in the chat. See, that's one of my favorite things about streaming, is getting to interact with the viewers. I'm so lucky you guys are here for me to interact with, and that you are willing to interact with me, because I absolutely love it. I love talking with you guys. I adore getting messages, and adore you guys sending stuff in chat. That's why I have my chat bar at the top of my screen. I view this game through OBS, so I full screen it. For anyone that knows anything about OBS, I full screen my OBS, so I actually see, when I'm playing the game, I see Greg in the corner of my screen. Like, he covers things down there sometimes in certain screens, and I see my chat bar across the top, which makes it way easier for me to keep up with chat and know when a notification comes in. So I've taken many steps to make sure that I can interact with you guys in real time as much as possible. I know sometimes we do have latency, and I do my best to avoid it, but I'm on a laptop, so it does happen sometimes. But I feel like you deserve nothing less than to be interacted with. You know, you're here, you're watching me, you're supporting me by following, by being here, by talking to me. You know, like, the least I can do is talk back. It makes streaming way easier when I get to chat with you, because otherwise I have to come up with stuff to say on my own. And I would rather just be spoon-fed interesting conversations by you interesting people who often have much better things to say than I do. But I try and read every message. And people have talked with me before about, like, not to get too off topic, but people have asked me before, like, do you want to grow as a streamer? Like, what's your ultimate goal? Do you want to get partner? And I never am sure about that sort of stuff, because I like being this size. I like getting to interact with each of you. You know, like, if I was much bigger than I am streaming wise, I would not be able to read like every single message as much, and that would make me very sad. Imagine if there was a voice chat in chats. Oh my goodness, if you were all just talking in my ears right now. I know, actually, Mr. Cheese, just to name a streamer off the top of my head, has a text-to-speech feature, so like whenever chat sends a message, it'll read it to him, like text-to-speech wise, because I think he streams from like a PlayStation or Xbox or something. Yeah, so he like gets chat just read to him through that, and it makes it easier. Let's see our mail. That would be a nightmare for streamers with thousands of viewers. It would be. PS has that law. Rise does the same. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I forget who all has it. Hi B, the year we both came home, do you think it could ever have worked? I mean, being with you again every day instead of the long distance thing, that was great. I remember feeling really happy, but something was missing. We both knew we were giving something up for it all. I think about that all the time, that if we had been less honest about it all, how you might still be running that little garden shop and I might still be trying to make music out of a basement. It doesn't matter. I should have told you then what I never did. I should have said it 100 times. We're getting close to getting the credits here pretty soon, because Casey's letters are what sets off, like, end game. Did I sleep through the night? I was going to. Were Casey and B girlfriends? I'm pretty sure they were, yeah. Is it morning? It is morning. Okay, the moon's going down, not up. I think they were like an on again, off again kind of thing, where like B wanted to like go on adventures, and Casey wanted to stay home and write her music. Yeah. I know, it's cute! It's cute! So they did like long distance for. I don't know all the lore. This is my second time playing it through, so yeah, but they are very adorable. And I think like Casey didn't want to hold B back, so. We'll see here. I didn't even know you could beat the game. There's an end to the, yeah, there kind of is. So you can get all the achievements and kind of get to like a point where you've kind of done everything there is to do. I thought it was just an ongoing thing, so it is an ongoing thing. Yeah, you can play more after the credits roll, but the things that you do in game, I believe, or at least the passing of time, triggers letters and like mail from Casey, and that's kind of the plot of the game and the storyline of the game is like finding out more about these two, and they. And then when you get the last letter from Casey, that is when the credits roll, because there aren't any more of the like letters and stuff after that. So it's debatable as to whether the game has a true end. It's kind of like Stardew Valley, if you've ever played that, where like you can keep going on forever and ever, but I think there's a point where the lore kind of stops and you're just kind of doing, like, it gets a little repetitive, you're just kind of doing the same thing over and over again. I think it takes a lot more hours in Stardew to reach that than in Slime Rancher, but I do think that there's like the end to the lore is not, like, you can still do things beyond that, but it's kind of like the quote-unquote end of the game. You love Stardew? Me too. I've never gotten super far in the game, actually. I've gotten about as far as, like, to when you can marry someone, and then I kind of stopped playing. Because I used to play it with my ex, and then obviously we broke up, so I don't play it so much anymore, but I could do some more Stardew streams if you guys are interested in that. My last batch of chatters weren't as interested, because, like, people come and go in waves, that's how chatters work. We grow as people, I grow as a streamer, and we'll either grow together or we'll grow apart, but either way there'll be growth, and that's always a good thing, so I'm never upset, but, oh, it is a very slow-paced game, yeah. But if you, as the newer batch of chatters, are more interested in Stardew, I can do more Stardew. The last batch were sort of Dead by Daylight people, and they still come by from time to time, which I super appreciate, but their lives have just grown, and my life has grown, and I don't play as much Dead by Daylight anymore, and so now I've kind of got my Slime Rancher crew, you know? And that's awesome, and I'm super happy for all of them. Well, I plan to come every time you come on. Thank you! See, and I've had streamers that I super duper, like, loved and care about, and, like, thought I would watch forever and ever, and sometimes it just doesn't work out that way, and that's okay, and I always want to emphasize that that's okay, and that I'm never mad at anyone for not coming by, you know? And I'm super thankful that you do plan to do that, Glomby. That means a lot to me. I do appreciate that. I appreciate you guys' support more than I can ever say. I get teary-eyed about it from time to time, and I'll try and stay away from that today, but it'll come around again when I do my little thankful spiel, which happens on occasion. I do appreciate it, but people do grow. People do grow, and and people will apologize for not being in as much. Never apologize for growing. You should never feel like you have to apologize for growing. And people's lives change, and that's okay. And my stream schedule has changed some, and some people can't make it anymore, and that's okay too. Waterworks? I know, yeah. I've cried a couple times. My chest made me cry a couple times, and I've made myself cry a couple times. My anniversary stream, which is actually on our VOD channel, I cried at the end of that. I think I also highlighted the bit where I was talking about how thankful I was and cried. But yeah, no, I never, see, I was always worried that I would, like, get some sort of big donation event or, like, something really awesome would happen and I'd have to pretend to cry because people would want me to, and, like, I wouldn't actually be, like, emotional enough to cry, but I had no reason to worry. I cry all the freaking time on stream. But yeah. See, that's just the good thing about being a streamer this size, is I do really get to know you guys. I'm a crybaby, especially during movies. Yeah, I feel you. I will just bawl. The other day I was watching, like, YouTube shorts, right? And I watched, like, I haven't even seen the Hunger Games in, like, ever. And I saw this sad Hunger Games edit, and I just, like, burst into tears. I am a big crier sometimes, yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's healthy to express your emotions. We talk a lot about expressing emotions and feeling them and letting yourself feel them on here. That's another thing that we advocate for, is, especially in gaming, is letting yourself be upset about games. I mean, to a healthy amount, obviously. You know, don't like beat someone up about it, but that it's way less healthy to try and suppress those feelings and not let yourself get upset about games and movies and other stuff. Oh, sorry, my throat is just angry with me. Ukulele is gonna be interesting tonight, boys. And I probably will switch into that pretty soon here, because I do have a couple things to do after this. But yeah, 7:30 I think is when I might try and switch in. How long have I been live? Since 6? Yeah, like an hour and a half. So it'll be a shorter stream, probably a 2-hour stream or so. But yeah. So do I have any plans for this weekend? I actually kind of am thinking about doing an impromptu movie night tomorrow, but I kind of don't want to do it if no one's going to come. You know, that's always my fear when I host events and stuff, especially since our Discord's a little smaller. I think we've got like 34 people in there right now that, like, what if no one shows up and it's just me watching a movie by myself in the Discord? But I've got that maybe in the works. I'm going to try and do some knitting, and then I do have to study for my pharmacy technician exam, because I have to sign up for that pretty soon here, like get it paid for and get ready to go. So, yeah. Hopefully I freaking pass that thing. I'm so nervous about that. For anyone that doesn't know, I recently took a pharmacy technician course, and I am about to take the test to be certified, and I'm petrified. So, yeah. That's the long and the short of that. Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd that put go? If you do, I'm there. Oh, awesome. And you seem really smart. You do great. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. I struggle with school some. I ended up, I went to college a little bit back. I forget that, like, when new people come in, they don't know my lore. I went to college for a little bit, and I ended up doing a medical withdrawal, and I haven't been back. So this is, like, my first experience with schooling again since that. So I really hope it goes well, because I'm planning on doing a little more schooling come soon. I want to finish out my associate's degree. I did about a year worth of college, so I need to do about another year to get my associates, and I would really just like to lock in that degree instead of having a bunch of random credits. So, but thank you for your confidence, Glomby. I appreciate it. I have to learn a lot of stuff for it. But we will see. My lore, we need to have an established lore for Damien. Yeah, we do. 'Cause, like, ever seen Stitch the movie, like the Lilo and Stitch movie, or the live action one? Because I actually, our last movie night was the Lilo and Stitch animated movie, which I'd never seen before. So yes, I have seen Lilo and Stitch very recently, in fact, and I quite liked it. I thought it was adorable, and I actually had a shirt from it forever, and I really liked that movie. It was different than I thought it was going to be, but it was awesome. Okay, let's do our next phone call. I'm just trying to, like, push barn stuff and get my Victor phone calls in. Victor. He's so freaky, so. Okay, we actually do have a fire slime, and then we'll probably have to go get some more fire slimes. And then we need, what, how many slimes? 12 phosphorus. Okay, let's get the fire slime first. No, we'll have to go on another shopping trip for them. But yeah, that one was super good. I want to do another Disney movie for, like, our next movie night. My goodness, you've been making a heck of a lot of plorts in here. Oops. In Deep Rock Galactic, which is another game that I play mostly offline, you can, if you're holding something like that, you can switch to your weapon to drop it, like, to just set it at your feet instead of, like, shooting it out. And so when I want to drop something at my feet instead of shooting it out, I always hit A for some reason. I don't even play Deep Rock Galactic on the Switch. Suki, welcome in. Can I do the song Stitch Played on the Beach? It was a Michael Jackson one, right? I don't think I can. But welcome, Suki. You know all about me watching Lilo and Stitch, don't you? You were there for that movie night. Suki, we're talking about maybe doing a movie night tomorrow. Would you be interested? Do you have any movie suggestions? I'm just worried that, like, if I put this movie night, it was amazing. It was. Oh my god, it was so fun. I was worried that A, no one would show up, or B, no one would have fun, but everyone said they had a blast, and I did it. Loved Lilo and Stitch. It was good. Have you ever seen A Walk to Remember? I have not, Glomby. I have not. Let me write it down. To remember. Cursing in movies allowed? Yes. Anything PG-13 is pretty much fine. Maybe something like The Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Ooh, that does sound like it would be a good one. I haven't seen that either. But I was like obsessed with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was younger. I don't know if it's PG-13, but you're back. Okay, yep. No problem. And if you have something that's like you're super interested in that you that isn't PG-13, let me know anyway, because it's not a hard rule. PG-13, I can definitely play things that aren't PG-13. Autistic Turtles, yes, I freaking love it. PG-13 is just like a soft, like, okay, everyone can definitely come to it if it's PG-13, but that doesn't mean that it always has to be PG-13. We can put warnings and stuff. Okay, and we need to get Okas, we need to get our veggies. It's a cheesy teen romance movie, but oh my gosh, it was so sad and beautiful, and it made my heart physically hurt. One of my favorite movies was like a bad, cheesy Hallmark movie. I forget what it was called, though. That it was about, like... I don't want to explain it, because I might make you guys watch it around Christmas time, but it was a Christmas one. I'll have to ask my mom, because I watched it with her. I watched, like, the end of it with her, like, the second half or something, and I was so blown away by it that I watched it again, like, from the beginning. Boo Hallmark. I'm usually boo Hallmark, and we have people that come in and check out movies from the library. They're like, they'll just watch the same Hallmark movies over and over again. But that one was so freaking good, like, genuinely. I loved it. But it was about, like, a girl from Britain and a girl from, like, America who both have, like, situations, and they end up, going on, like, this house swap site, kind of, and they swap houses for the holidays because neither of them has anyone to spend the holidays with. Oh my god, it was so good. And then they, like, fall in love with people at each other's location. I think one of them actually falls in love with the other one's brother. So, yeah. I enter stream, I hear Michael Jackson, and then I'm asked a question about movies. You know it, Suki. You know it. Hey, Suki, how are you liking the mod commands and everything? You've had any difficulties at all yet? Getting used to the interface and such? I meant to ask. It's the Friday movie, has drug use, violence, and a lot of cursing. Okay, yeah, not every movie does actually have to be PG-13. I want to, like, for the most part, I want them to be PG-13, but if you have your heart set on one that's not PG-13, go ahead and send it to me, and I will absolutely take a look. I'm still trying to figure out commands, but other than that, nothing bad. And I forgot to send you the mod doc that I said I was going to send you, because I'm a terrible person and a worse streamer. I'm joking. Ugh. I will DM that to you, though, because it has a couple sites that I think have some commands and stuff, and just, like, guidelines and things for mods in there, so that will help you some. The commands aren't bad at all, and especially since, I don't know if you were there when Haha said it, but if you're on mobile, the 3 dots in the bottom right corner can be used to bring up a menu and put chat into, like, emo only and stuff. So that could be helpful to you. Just wanted to mention that so you don't have to do, like, the emo only commands. You don't have to know them and stuff like that, because I don't even know them. So that can you use to toggle, like, shield mode, emote only mode, follower mode, and that sort of stuff. But yeah, if you want to, actually, is it the movie just called Friday, Toker? Because I can either write it down, or I can look into it and see if we'd like it for movie night. Emo only could be used for chaos mode. Yeah, that is chaos mode. So you could toggle that one for whenever a chaos mode gets redeemed, and I'm like, hey, can someone turn it on? You can go ahead and turn it on that way, and just toggle it on and back off, you know. So yeah. Why is Call of Duty streaming? Is Call of Duty streaming? I'm sure they have Twitch drops or something going on right now. They always do. The first one is just Friday, but there is a franchise. Okay. And it's got someone named Ice Cube in it, so I'll know if it doesn't say anything about Ice Cube that I've got the wrong one. So I'll look into that one for movie night. I will look into the other 2 as well, and maybe we could vote on them or something. I mean, I'm sure we'll get to them all eventually, but we could maybe vote on like what order we want to do them in. And I think for Friday, because I do want to do one movie at least every month, so this is kind of like a second bonus movie. So Friday we'll probably do as a second bonus movie also, just so that like people who aren't able to come to the like any R-rated ones don't miss out on like the movie night altogether. I have horror movie and children movie suggestions. I need help. Well, I love horror movies and I love children movies. So yeah, ever heard of Cop Out? Kevin Hart and Ice Cube are the main characters. I have not heard of Cop Out. Let me write that one down as well. Oh shoot, that's not where I was supposed to go. I'm supposed to go here. Neither of these people eat veggies, so I guess I'll just... Yeah. So I know this was a long time ago, but you and your friend going back to that coffee place. Oh, yeah, probably. I'll be there for sure. I love that coffee place. It is I would tell you the name, but it's a local place, and I don't want to dox myself any more than I already have. So, yeah. I'd be too nervous. No, there's not much that could keep me away from that coffee place. They have the best freaking lattes. Maybe we should watch that Daybreak movie? Oh, that's right. Yeah, maybe we should. I can't remember if it was a movie or a show. That could be something for our list, just because I'm called Daybreak. You'd be too nervous. Yeah, I don't think I will be. I don't know. Do you know of Kevin Hart though? Yeah, I do know who he is. You know nothing about it, but maybe I'll have to look at it. Maybe I'll look it up. Yeah, okay, cool. I would also have to look it up. I think it's like a YA kind of thing, like an adult type movie or show or whatever. But I think it's just called Daybreak. And I think it's on Netflix. Have you ever seen Coraline? I have seen Coraline. I actually just I listened to the audiobook of the book that it's based on, which is also called Coraline, and I liked the book better. YB isn't in the book. Like, I think that's his name. Like the guy that gets the little kid that's her friend. He's not in the book. He is only in the movie, and it took us most of the book to realize he wasn't there. I have a book club with some of my friends. It's literally just the three of us sitting and watching, or listening to audiobooks. We make crafts, but we haven't done it in a while, so I've been behind on my knitting, and I'm knitting a little bunny to send to my friend. So yeah. There's two? Oh my goodness. The book is way better. It is. A movie and a TV show, but we gotta check them both out. Let me write this down. I'm gonna have so much to check out. Movie. Okay. The movie's adult though? That's alright. That's alright. We can cope with some things being adult, you know? It's fine. Again, I just know that I do have some people who are not adults, who come by, and I want to be able to include them as well. Like 18? Yeah. Would you be able to watch that if we showed it in the Discord, Suki? "2019 Apocalypse and Post-Apocalypse Season. One season for a TV show and movie. Sci-fi drama." That doesn't sound like something I would like. I don't like sci-fi very much, but we can watch it. We do things that I don't like sometimes, and that's okay. Yeah, I'm definitely allowed to watch anything for children to 18 plus. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Because I know some people probably aren't. Ooh. Actually, let me wait till the ads are over to open that, because I don't want to open it if it's going to trigger the credits. I want everyone to be here for that. Because I missed it last time I played this game. I played my save a lot offline as well. I would do like offline grindy work like this. Welcome back. Okay, we got some star mail. And I want to make sure I read it online. You're not restricted on anything? Oh, awesome. That's great. Because last time I played this game, I didn't actually get the credits online. And I will be probably quiet through the credits, if we do get them. I know, it was the right thing to do. I appreciate you letting me know, but it never felt the same as having you close by. London was an opportunity I couldn't pass up, an opportunity to tour and do what I love. But I still missed you like crazy, and when you told me about going to the far, far range, it made me miss you even more, even before you were gone. I guess that's just us. What we really want just so happens to be in different parts of the known universe. I mean, there's long distance, and then there's being so far away that time itself might actually function differently. Why aren't there more songs about that, huh? Okay, no credits yet. But I don't want to miss the credits this time, because last time I missed them. I got them while I was playing offline. Oh yeah, I was bummed about... Oh, I thought you were talking about to someone and it's like, it's time to do my job. No, you're good, you're good. I was bummed about YB not being in the book. What's the difference between ads and Twitch ads? What do you mean? Sorry, I don't fully understand the question, Toker. Could you rephrase that a little bit for me? Because I think they're the same functionally. I mean, they've worked the same as like YouTube ads. There's ads, you can't skip them. Twitch gets paid for them. Twitch pays me a little bit for them. Let's see. Whoop. I need to go check on those machines again, because I keep forgetting to. But we're definitely getting a good collection of plorts built up, which is nice. Do I get anything from bits? I get 100% of the bits that you send. So when you buy them, so bits and subs work differently. With subs, when you buy the sub, Twitch doesn't add anything extra onto it, but when you just give me the sub, like there's no extra cost to you for subs, but I only take 50% of what you give with the subs. Whereas with the bits, you pay a little bit extra when you buy them, so when it comes time to give them to me, I get 100% of what you give, which is nice. So yes, I do get, I make, if you give me $1 worth of bits, I get $1. So I think it's 100 bits is $1, so if you give me 500 bits, I get $5. Because it costs you like a little more than $5 to buy 500 bits to give, if that makes sense. But yeah, I get 50% of what you pay when you sub, unless you're subbing on mobile, in which case there is a fee that the Apple and Android take from that sub. So that works a little differently. So I think it's like $4.99 if you're subbing from desktop and $5.99 if you're subbing from your phone. So I make half of that $4.99. I don't know how to explain it without it being weird to understand. I'm sorry, Tucker. The difference between... What's the difference between ads and Twitch ads? I'm not sure there is a difference. Like, the ads that play are on Twitch... Typically, ads make your screen tiny, and the Twitch ad didn't make your screen small. Oh, you mean like the ads that are a video that plays versus the ads that are like the little pop-up thing at the bottom of the screen? Is that what you're asking about? Because those are the same. They function the same way. Ad breaks versus Twitches. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so, I'm actually not sure if I make anything from the little ad breaks. Or from the little ads that don't, you know. I understand what you're talking about. It's just hard for... I don't have a great answer for that. I'm not sure what the difference is. I'm sorry, my voice is really dying. Okay, I've never seen the little ones before. Yeah, there's similar. I think maybe sometimes they function instead of an ad break, or in addition to one, or as part of the ad break. I need to get more books, specifically more LGBT romance books, or the Psyche K manga. Oh, interesting. We have the Psyche K at my library, I think. You read a nice LGBT manga? Oh, awesome. Tell me more, I need LGBTQ books. I will have to see, so I don't read a lot of, like, interesting books. I tend to read one-offs that are, like, boring. Or they're all, like, horror stuff, so I don't really have great recommendations despite being a librarian. But I will definitely let you know if I stumble across them. Suki. Because I have a friend that reads a lot of them. I need the ones with hidden covers because I'm a folk. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Everyone here reads? I'm literally a librarian, so yes. Not as much as I should. Not as much as you'd expect with a librarian, but I do read. I wonder if I'm getting sick because this is like my throat is never this bad. I just want to get everything, like, I want to get a set of machines in like every area. So I think I need like 5 of them or something for that. I don't remember. Yes, I can only read books that I like, though. If I don't like the topic, I can't read no matter how much I try. Yeah. No, I'm very slow when it comes to reading things I don't like, but I just blow through books that I find really interesting. Okay, let me just make a couple of these. Yeah, these all need pink plorts. Okay, so we're gonna need a ton of pink plorts. You're gonna just go to the corner? Do you not read Toker? I almost called you Toki. Do you not read very much? The manga I read is Love Me for Who I Am. Oh, you don't read? Well, there's no shame in that. You don't have to read. We have people that come to the library just to play video games there, or just to check out movies. I read super fast and it makes me sad because I need more books I enjoy. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to get another fire slime. We'll have to do that at some point. Toki, token, anything works. Awesome. Love Me for Who I Am is added to my list of 127 books. Okay, I don't know if you've heard of this, but I use the app Goodreads. Toki is fine as well. Okay, gotcha. And I use that to keep track of the books that I've read and the books that I want to read. Goodreads, it's a great app. I freaking love it, so yeah. It's also satisfying because you can set up like a challenge for yourself to read like a certain number of books in a year. My challenge is 20, and I think I've read 11 so far. Well, not Token, autocorrect, gotcha. Not Token. Okay, noted, I won't call you Token. You have 128 books in your notes now. See, I like Goodreads because it lets you just save them and then you can go look again in the app and it shows you like the cover, the author, everything. A summary, reviews of the book, like it's just nice. I have it in my notes. Well, first of all, I write in there. I do some writing in there. And then second of all, I do, when I watch YouTube shorts and if I want to save them, you can't save them like to playlists as far as I know. And I keep a list of like the links to the YouTube shorts that I like in there. Maybe I should make another crawl at Pink Slimes. My goal was always 1 because I rarely got books I like. My parents only got me children's books. Oh, I'd love to learn Spanish, but I don't have the patience anymore. Yeah, I feel that. I want to learn German. And G, you also write in your notes, mine have fanfics, but shh. Mine also do. Suki, don't tell anyone, but mine do too. They do. Yeah. It's about someone who is non-binary who goes to work in a femboy cafe, and none of them know what non-binary means and slowly start to become more open to it. And the way he owns the cafe with his sister falls in love with a non-binary person. I can't remember the name. Oh, that's awesome. I can teach you German. I love that. I would love to learn German. I learned a little bit from Duolingo, but I don't remember any of it anymore. So, there's that. I should probably check on the cave boys. I'm just like running back and forth from the barn. And then I should actually set up my things as well. I'm gonna put one in the desert and then go from there. Day writes fanfic? Spill the tea. You can pry my Archive of Our Own account username from my cold dead hands. Clammy. Ich bin... see, I know ich bin. Ich bin... I can't say that one. I'm sorry. I don't want to say... Ich spreche... I can't say that either. I know that means German. I don't know how to say it, and I'm so sorry. I do write fanfiction. Yes, I do. I grew up writing fanfiction. This is a very fanfiction-friendly chat. But I also don't want to tell you about my fanfiction. We are fanfiction friendly here. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again, I'm totally fine with fanfiction being written about me. I don't care. I feel like it's none of my business. I feel like I have no right to tell you not to. Yeah. I have a soft accent. I say ich as ish. Okay, ich bin. At least like what product? What do you mean what product? Like what fandom? What source material? Is that what you're asking? Hopefully that was allowed. Hopefully I've successfully allowed that message. Automod didn't like you for a second there. Like FNAF fanfic? No, not FNAF fanfic. That's all you know from games. Not a nice saying though? Okay, gotcha. Your fanfic topics will never be discussed. I've talked about writing, I've written some Sherlock fanfiction before. Yeah, Automod, I got it approved pretty quickly though, so yeah. A sucker for enemies to lovers, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I did used to write fanfiction. I was pretty popular, actually. I was a pretty big author on Archive of Our Own for a little bit there, but I don't know. That was my dark past. The saying, yeah, I didn't like the saying. It Automod swiped it for name calling. What does it mean? Let's see if Automod likes that. Okay, I think we've got all the chickens we need. I do need more roost arrows, and I don't know where to get them from. The dark past of fanfiction? Yeah, pretty much. I actually do genuinely like, I wrote for a very controversial fandom that I will never tell you what it was for as long as I live. And, because I was like 16 and didn't know that it was controversial. People just didn't like it, I guess, so yeah, but it worked out. It was fine. I had fun. People enjoyed it, and that's all that really matters in my opinion. Yeah, I'm fine with any fan art, anything like that. No restrictions, none at all. I don't care. No judging, yes, no judging exactly. But I'm still not gonna say it. Let's see, let me grab these. Still working on fan art? You absolutely do not have to, but I greatly appreciate it. It would be the first fan art I think anyone's ever made of me, which is pretty cool. Is that what it means? That's the meaning? Okay, gotcha. Ooh, Suki sniped it! Good work, Suki! It's okay. He can swear in chat. I don't mind. Yeah, chat's allowed to swear. I just don't. Suki takes mod duty very seriously, and we appreciate it. Good work, Suki. You want to feel special? You're very special. You're very special. Suki got this. Suki got that pretty quick. You got them fast fingers. I appreciate that in a mod. Quick on the draw. Haha was always like that too. There was no messing around with her. She just yeet the messages. Yes, we love our mods. We appreciate them. Good work, Suki. So I see you found the delete message button. You do play shooter games? Oh, that's true. Yeah, that probably helps with like reaction time and such. And I said I was going to switch into ukulele at 7:30, and it is not 7:30. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me do a little bit of ukulele. Yes, sorry. Thank you for correcting me, Suki. They got them quick fingers. No Apex? Yes, I don't play Apex either. I feel like it's just super hard to get into. Like, I was always afraid to play it, honestly, actually, because I felt like people were just gonna yell at me for, like, being bad at the game. Let me get the uke. And again, my voice is a little bit tired, so apologies for that. Oh, my light's on. Usually I have that light off. All right. He's gonna shred on the uke. I am gonna shred on the uke. I gotta shred pretty hard to cover up my tired vocals. Let's do happy ending because that one's pretty low. I think I can hit that note. Alright, let's see. There's like the highest note in the song. There's definitely a learning curve starting off, but they changed a lot with new players starting off and made it easier to learn. Well, that's good. I learned Overwatch, and I feel like that's the hardest game to learn. I mean, I mostly learned Overwatch, so. Okay. I've actually done a cosplay from Call of Duty before. You guys are both newer, so you haven't seen any of the cosplay streams, but we have done faceless cosplay streams, like cosplays with masks. This is the way you left me, I'm not pretending. No hope, no love, no glory, no happy ending. This is the way that we love, like it's forever. Then live the rest of our life, but not together. Wake up in the morning, stumble on my life. Can't get no love without sacrifice. If anything should happen, I guess I wish you well. A little bit of heaven, a little bit of hell. This is the hardest story that I've ever told. No hope or love or glory, happy endings gone forevermore. I feel as if I'm wasting. And I'm wasting every day. This is the way you left me, I'm not pretending. No hope, no love, no glory, no happy ending. This is the way that we love, like it's forever. And live the rest of our life, but not together. Lost my place for a second there. 2 o'clock in the morning, something's on my mind. Can't get no rest, keep walking around. If I pretend that nothing ever went wrong, I can get to my sleep, I can think that we just carried on. This is the hardest story that I've ever told. No hope or love or glory, happy endings gone forevermore. I feel as if I'm wasting. And I'm wasting every day. This is the way you left me, I'm not pretending. No hope, no love, no glory, no happy ending. This is the way that we love, like it's forever. Then live the rest of our life, but not together. I don't want to say this part. This is the hardest story that I've ever told. No hope or love or glory, happy endings gone forevermore. I feel as if I'm wasting. And I'm wasting every day. This is the way you left me, I'm not pretending. No hope, no love, no glory, no happy ending. This is the way that we love, like it's forever. And live the rest of our life, but not together. Okay. The hardest game to learn in your opinion is Rainbow Siege 6. I want to play that game though. I want to play that game. My friend plays that and I freaking love it. Got the fun fact ready? Nice. Aw, your favorite part of the stream. Thank you, Glomby. Unite lost his place when he randomly goes quiet. Yes, I do. I did. See, I'm playing the ukulele, so I'm doing the chords with my left hand, I'm strumming with my right, and I'm scrolling with my right hand as well to get to the next like bit of chords. Because I use this site here. Let me just show you what I just was looking at. Let me just paste it in the chat. Boop. That's what I'm looking at. So I'm scrolling as well. So if I scroll too far, sometimes I lose my spot, or too quickly. Sometimes I lose where I just was, and I have to find it again. So that's why I'm going quiet. Yeah. You love my voice. Thank you, Glomby. Hey, Day, you said you had a boyfriend, right? Does he happen to stream? He does not happen to stream. He does not stream, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know if that's unfortunate or not. He just doesn't. He does not stream. So yeah. Radioactive. I think I can hit that. Okay, I'm trying not to push my voice too much today. Sad, I know. Let's try this one. Sing, Day, sing! I love it. I want to let you guys know, I can see your messages while I'm singing. I just can't respond to them because I'm singing. I have my phone set up next to my laptop. That's my second monitor that I read chat on. So I can absolutely see the chat moving, and I can look over while I'm strumming and like read chat. So would have been fun to see you two in the same stream. Well, maybe I can convince him to come by sometime and say hi at least. I know I think he'd be a little shy on stream, but I've been trying to get like some of my family members to like, because sometimes they'll come in while I'm streaming, and I'm like, oh, say hi to chat, and they're like, no. So I know I want to. Maybe I'll see about bringing him on sometime. Do a special stream with him. So, no bullying? Yes, no bullying. Not bullying my boyfriend. This one actually has E in it, so I'm not sure if I want to play that right now. Like, it's a good song, it's just not worth playing E, in my opinion. Let's do cringe. This one's pretty low as well. I don't always do this one excellent, but I do love it so much. So, yeah. Also, sometimes ads pop up while I'm playing, and then I can't see. I had one pop up that was a full screen ad in the middle of a song, and I think I sang through it and was like, an ad popped up? Like, I like sang an ad, but what's E sound like? Like this. It's just a very difficult chord for me to play with the reach. I don't know how to show you how I play it other than to, like, take a picture and put it in the Discord. But it's really hard. It's quite a stretch because I have small hands, and this is an alto ukulele, so it's a little bigger. So it's really quite difficult to play E. My thumb is at the top, my middle finger is at the middle, and my ring finger is stretched so freaking far. It's in Monster by Dodie, I believe, is one of the ones that I play, and in the middle. Be in the middle, you two get along. I don't know exactly where it is in that song, though, but yeah. We can do this one, though. How do I usually play D minor 7? Like this? Yeah. Fingers far apart, they secretly flipping me off. I could flip you off and you'd never know because I don't have a camera. How about that? Alright. Let her come over. Look what I done. I've been alone so long I feel like I'm on the run. Let her come over. Kick up the dust. I got a secret. Starting her house, said she said I'm looking like a bad man's criminal. My spirit doesn't move like it did before. She said that I don't look like me no more, no more. Said I'm just tired. I said I saw you in the water. I said I saw you in the water. Lover, come hold me. Heads on the fritz. Gaudy, intoxicated feelings, comfortably mixed. Lover, come hold me. Could you forget? I got a secret. Digging the ditch, said I'm looking like a bad man, smooth criminal. She said my spirit doesn't move like it did before. Said I don't look like me no more, no more. Said I'm just tired. She said you're just high. I said I saw you in water. Said I saw you in the water. Sweating all your sins out, putting all your thoughts back together. Oh, you just don't blend now. All of my attempts seem no weather. Oh, I make you cringe now. Don't I make you cringe? Oh, I make you cringe now. Don't I make you cringe? Said I'm looking like a bad man, smooth criminal. She said my spirit doesn't move like it did before. I don't look like me no more, no more. Said I'm just tired. She said I'm looking like a bad man, smooth criminal. She said my spirit doesn't move like it did before. I don't look like me no more, no more. I'm just tired. She said you're just high. I said I saw you in the water. Saw you in the water. any Tessa Violet? Let's find out. I do know a couple of her songs. I don't know if I know any that they have, but let me see what they've got. Do you think I could help with emo ideas? I'm not a very good drawer, but I have some ideas at least. I would love that. I would love if you sent me some emo ideas. Go for it. I can feel my soul leaving my body. Is that a good thing? Hopefully that's a good thing. Let's see if I know this one. Yippee! Yeah, of course. I know we had talked about, so I have 2 emote slots open right now, Suki. Yeah, I have 2 emote slots, so we've got room for some more. And we also have room to swap some out. I wouldn't be too upset getting rid of this one, or this one, or this one. I don't think a soul leaving someone's body is considered good. Sometimes it's like in a fun way, though, you know? It shouldn't be. I just thought it was good, so good my soul was ascending to heaven. That's death, that is death! It was so good I killed Glompy. No, we're just joking, Glompy. I really appreciated it. That does mean a lot. I don't think I know any of these in particular. Maybe I know Crush. I can look into them more, though. I can save this page and come back to it and see. Also, if you haven't taken the graphics survey, which is what just Nightbot just put in chat, I would really appreciate it if you could. Okay, I will save this. I will look at some more Tessa Violet songs later. I know a ton of Dodie songs, and I know she and Tessa are friends, so it would make sense that I would know Tessa Violet songs. I just am a boring person that doesn't know anything. Have you listened to my song yet? It's alright if not. I have not. I've been working. I worked the last couple days. I picked up a shift yesterday. Out of body experience would be what you're looking for. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I actually haven't sang that one in a while, Glomby, so I'm glad you liked it. Because I know it's a little rough around the edges. It's Cringe by Matt Mason, and I am not Matt Mason, nor do I have his talents, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think that one's a little too low. That one's a little too high. Go away, LeBron! Oh, I know you can't hear me laughing at that because you have ads, but that's really funny. I'll stall for time until we get another one. I actually haven't picked one yet, anyway. When I said that, why did we say? It called you fruity! Reported it called you fruity! Oh my god. Suki, that's so funny. Oh my god, your first ad was LeBron. I love it. Thank you guys for watching the ads! Your first ad called you fruity. Okay, I have 2 lined up that I want to do, so let me know when you're back from ads, and I will do them. Awesome. Ads are over for you at least? Awesome. We will wait until everyone else gets back. See, I want to be able to do the percussion thing that people do. They like, you know, like, and tap the ukulele. Welcome back! Thank you for watching the ads. I do appreciate it. I did not play anything while you were gone. You haven't missed a single thing. This is actually the first song I ever sang on stream. And then I want to do Come Over Again after this, so remind me. I did see that your ad. Oh my gosh, I laughed so freaking hard when you said, go away LeBron. That was just hilarious out of context. And rip to the ad calling you fruity. Right in time for Pride Month. Did you guys see that I posted in the Discord Happy Pride Month thinking it was June and it's not June? Because I did do that. Think of it as the sweet and not the rude way. Alright, let's do just a couple more. I think 3 more. I think this one, Come Over Again, and then maybe Rainbow or something by Dodie. that I'm fruity, so I like their drink is mean. It is mean. Yeah, this is the first ever song I ever sang on stream for some day lore, and it is also what started ukulele time pretty much. It was just kind of come up with on a whim while I was playing Dead by Daylight, because I in Dead by Daylight I say like I'll do the gens if I have to, or I'll go get the save. I'll do it if I have to, which is a line from this song. I'll do it if I have to, hoping for an in between. So I was kind of singing that to myself, and then I like apologized for singing, and everyone was like, actually, could you sing more? And I was like, okay. So I did. Let's find out just how far I'll go to look like someone you should know. Maybe I'd sound a little better if my features were more sweet. Your mind's already been made up. You saw my number, and my number wasn't good enough. I'll write a little better if I'm willing to compete. I'll do it if I have to, hoping for an in-between. Know what I meant when I said that I wanted to be seen. How am I meant to stay on track when each hand I shake will pull me back? Oh, I'll work a little harder, but walk a little less. And in the end, will I feel proud that I gripped my teeth and followed with the crowd? Will I have grown a little empire, or will I make a mess? I'll do it if I have to, hoping for an in-between. Know what I meant when I said that I wanted to be seen. I'll do it if I have to, I'll keep it to myself. I must have seen that somewhere. I wanted to be seen. I thought you said Daylord. I'm like, I will read all of this Daylore by the heavens that bless me. We are talking about establishing an official lore for the Dayverse. We need Day to give us character lore. Daygods, please give us lore, a book, an animation. Anything can read every little detail about. You want lore about me? Oh my goodness. Come over again. I used to start. Here's some more lore for you. I used to start pretty much every ukulele time with this one. So, there's that. Yes. Well, the fun fact redeems are a little bit of extra lore for you. If you guys are nice, maybe sometime I'll go through the ones that I've already done, that I've like crossed off as like fun facts that I've already given. And the days from alternate universes, I have a whole Dayverse, my goodness. I'll start a petition. Okay, this one's another one that's a little rough around the edges, just like cringe, so keep that in mind. Do I know all the chords for this? Not G-flat minor, I don't. I think I cheat for G-flat minor. I cheat for some chords by only playing 3 of the notes instead of all 4, because it's hard to get all 4. Fall asleep with a lighter in your hand. You can't fake it, that's telling. Smoke so much you can't even stand. Tell your dad it's weedy smelling. I don't, I won't, I guess you're too young to know her. I think I'll go to sleep. I won't think about you till I think of when you tell me come over again. Come over again. That message is fine. Suki, thank you for asking. the window, see the lights, they're always dimmer when you're stone chained by your expectations. I want you to know I see how you used to be before you knew me. I'm just so sick, I can't even look at myself. It's a mental hell when you said come over again. Come over again. Come over again. Come over again. I can't play B minor if you couldn't tell. Take her name out of your mouth, you don't deserve to mourn. You just love the attention, or do you get bored? You like the power you have, hope you get caught in the law. Do you think that you're happy? Just wait till you're sure. You said come over again. Come over again. Come over again. Come over again. You wish there was the lighter / candle emote. That's interesting. I've had people ask for a salute emote and a clap, like applause emote before, but I don't know how to make an applause emote, so maybe a lighter emote would be a better idea. Welcome back, Suki. Welcome back. Do we want to end with party tattoos or rainbow? What do you guys think? Or we can do it in the middle. Up to you. Oh, I'm pretty sure it was because of the smoking. I haven't smoked at all since being home, just watching and talking to everyone. The smoking mention, I think, put them on edge. Sorry. I don't know any of those songs. Rainbow, but what? Wait, what? Oh, fun fact redeem. Okay. Let me do the fun fact. Let's see. Just for you, Suki. I freaking love zoos. That's your fun fact. They're like my favorite thing ever. Zoos and museums. It says, the fun fact says, I love zoos and museums, but like zoos extra special especially. Extra especially. You don't know any of those songs? Okay, we'll do Rainbow then, because Suki said Rainbow. You'll get to know those ones, because there's the ones I'm obsessed with right now. But yeah, hippos are my favorite animal. I love zoos. I love zoos with hippos, but like freaking no zoos have hippos. They just don't have them. I don't think I play D major 7 for this one. Maybe I do though. No, I do need to wait for the chords to load. Sorry, I'm stalling while the chords load, because there we go. Hopefully I don't have to play D major 7. We'll find out. I was brought up in a line, but I seem to walk in circles. It's getting hard to navigate when every map was never made for me. I thought it would feel good to understand why I was different, but my title just talks over me. I never even asked to be this way, but to say that I'm a rainbow, to tell me that I'm right, when I'm so used to feeling wrong, well, it makes me feel alright. I didn't think it fair, I was not to be trusted. How can I be proud of what a million people shout at me? I'm not. So please step inside my soul. I love to watch you gasp. You'd understand in minutes, and I'd like to think you'd miss it, 'cause so would I. to say that I'm a rainbow, to tell me that I'm bright, when I'm so used to feeling wrong. Well, it makes me feel alright to say that I'm a rainbow, and tell me that I'm bright, when I'm so used to feeling wrong. Well, it makes me feel alright. We're a 420 friendly chat. It's alright, Suki. No worries. No worries. Less nicotine friendly, but you do what you want with yourself, you know? It's your body. You live your life. The shrug emote. I freaking love it. Oh. No, I have plenty of 420 friendly friends. We're a welcoming place. We welcome all. Oh, sorry, my voice is just dead. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I do appreciate it. Toker, thank you for the follow again. I do appreciate it. Let's see who we can take you to today. God, I freaking hate raiding. Have I told you guys that before? I hate raiding. Because it's a whole thing. It's a whole deal. Why don't we just quiet raid? How about that? Let's quiet raid. I'm going to put a link in chat, and you guys can check out. I'm going to suggest a streamer instead of raiding. We're going to suggest a streamer. I don't want to raid Captain Sparkles, but we can go there. But I will. He's cool. He's playing Minecraft. I think it's just SO, not Shoutout, actually. Okay. If you guys want somewhere to go after this, be sure to check out Captain Sparkles. He is live right now playing some Minecraft. Great guy. Very fun. I don't want to raid him, though, but yes. Moderators spoken. Oh, my bad. Bye, have a great night. Bye, Glomby. Have a great night. Bye, Suki. Bye. Tschüss. Okay, bye. Bye, Toker. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Again, if you're looking for somewhere to go, check out Captain Sparkles. He is live. He is great. And I will see you guys all next time. Keep an eye in the Discord for potential movie night tomorrow. Let me grab the link to that really quickly before I head out. And I will see you next time. Later, stay. Nice to meet you, lovely voice. Nice to meet you too, Toker. Bye, Suki. Bye, Glomby. Bye, everybody. Love you guys. Bye, guys.